So folks, today we're taking a look at the new ceiling light we recently had installed. Quick pros, cons video, etc. Hopefully this helps you out. My name is Dan. Let there be light. And here it is. So by Schindora, the aircraft plane light. You can see a much better view of it right now with the quite modern kind of white on brown wood style. I think it looks really smart. If I turn the lights on, you can see we've got the light strip around the whole outside and in its belly. It gives off a load of light. This is actually in our kids' playroom. Ceiling is roughly 3 by 4 meters, just to give you a bit of an idea, but it gives off loads of light. So we're really pleased with the light aspect. If I turn it off again. So from a installation point of view, everything we needed was in the box, as were the instructions, of course. And although we had a professional electrician install it for us because he was here doing some work anyway, he talked about how easy it was, which is obviously great. That vertical pole that you can see between the ceiling and the plane, you actually get 2 of those, 2 different lengths. So you can pick if you want it higher or lower, and it's nice to have that customization option in the box. Now, less of a con, more of a care point, because it could have just been us. But originally we planned to combine the light with just a typical dimmer switch, but we've ended up using just a normal switch. And that's basically because we didn't realize that on the remote control, okay, there is actually a built-in dimming functionality within the light. And we suspect that was basically just kind of cancelling each other out effectively. So we've ended up not using the dimmer switch. We've still got the functionality, it's built into the remote, that's great. But just something to think about when you're choosing your light switches. We actually just leave it permanently switched on now and just use the remote. So let's talk about the remote, because the light itself is wicked. Okay, so we've got an on-off button here at the top. This is the dimming, which, to be honest, the camera doesn't reflect very well, but it goes really bright to pretty chill, pretty dark. And then you've got this button here, the blue and the red, which swaps the kind of the light settings. So the blue is kind of like an ice white, kind of makes me think of a hospital, to be honest, quite clinical. Whereas I much prefer the red one, which is kind of like a warmer golden glow. I much prefer that, but obviously that's personal preference. You've got a timer and a night light and some other buttons as well. So, which the manual will take you through. But overall, I'm impressed with the complete lack of any latency. So if I turn it on, there we go. It's on, off, on, off. So if we go, so I think that, there we go. So that at the moment is the golden glow. Let's just see how well this picks it up. If we go for the more clinical white, there you go. Did you see the transition just then? Again, a lot more prevalent without the video. You get an idea of how quickly it changes. So yeah, really nice to have that customization option. Overall, it's a wicked light. We really like it. The kids love it. And yeah, I hope this helps you out.